Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. In the last episode, we destroyed the final Fell Dragon Shard by defeating Queen Lumera. And in this episode, I think we're going to wrap up the main story. Got only a few things to take care of. First off, we have a bond conversation with Marth, and it's funny. He's the first emblem we got, but the last bond conversation we're doing. It's kind of fitting. After I fight side by side with someone, I find myself seeking them out on the Somniel. Let's bond, Marth.
It makes my heart sing to see how you have grown. You carry yourself with such confidence.
I'm lucky to have had so many good people to get me here. I never could have done it alone. Will you be there with me as we see what the future holds, Marth?
Of course. Bonds such as ours are the foundation of the future. They will never fade.
And with that, we have reached level 20 with all of the emblem rings we currently have on our units. I am honestly going to go ahead and do the supports here. We don't have too many of them this time, and they're all relevant. We've got Diamant, Tamara, and Ivy with Veil, and then wrapping it up with Alir and Mavier. So, actually, no. Diamant and Tamara have their A rank. Let's go.
Prince Diamant, mind if I tag along during your training today?
I wouldn't mind, but I'll warn you, my training can get pretty intense.
Hey, I can do more than just sing, you know. You'll see. This girl's got stamina.
Oh yeah? If that's the case, let's get started. Okay, halfway done. Let's take a breather.
You weren't kidding about this being tough. I talked a big game, but I'm feeling pretty burnt out.
I'm amazed you've kept up this whole time. Most people bow out much earlier. With that kind of stamina, imagine what a stricter training regimen could do for you.
Thanks, but I'm gonna keep doing things my way, if it's all the same to you. Whew. Okay. Hey, between you and me, do you think peace is really possible?
That's a big question, and one I often worry about myself. Ultimately, as leaders, I think it's our duty to believe that peace is possible. If we won't fight to secure that kind of future for our people, who will?
You're right. The future isn't certain, but that's all the more reason for us to try. I gotta say, talking with you has given me hope that good things lie ahead.
I'm glad. We're both heirs to our respective thrones. If you ever need to talk, I'm here.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
All right, break's over. Time to resume training. Think you can keep going?
You know what? I just had a great idea! How about we sing the rest of the way? Could be a fun challenge.
Sounds fun. But, you go first.
Alright. Diamant and Tamara reach support level A. Now let's see Tamara and Veil.
My goodness, that was so much fun! Looks like somebody's not scared of riding wolves anymore.
It's true. I've conquered my fear. Thank you so much, Tamara.
Don't mention it. Is something wrong? You look a little misty-eyed.
It's just... you always treat me like I'm a normal person.
All I did was plonk you onto a wolf and say go.
That's it exactly. You treat me like... a friend. It makes me happy.
If you're happy, I'm happy. Though, I guess I didn't realize all of this was so special.
It is. Very special. I don't think I can thank you enough.
It was nothing, Lady Vale. Honest.
So, I guess you'll be returning to Solm after the war is over? You'll probably be really busy. Getting ready to be the next queen and all of that.
Yeah. It feels like my to-do list is as big as the queendom itself.
I suppose we won't be able to hang out with each other anymore. Like normal friends.
What, you think I'll become a total fuddy-duddy when I'm queen? Give me a little credit. I'll sneak out of the palace to hang out with you if that's what it takes. And we will hang out. A lot. No matter what my title is. Because that's what friends do.
I'd really like that, Tamara. Yeah. It's a plan.
I don't understand some of the backlash that Vale gets. I think she is quite an adorable and fun character. Let's see her support with Ivy.
Oh, Ivy. I need to talk to you about my atonement the other day. I'm so sorry I ate all that yummy food. I just couldn't help myself.
Why are you still bringing that up? I thought for certain we'd resolved this.
But
Listen to me, Lady Vale. My father was corrupted by the Fell Dragon. He was coerced down a dark path, but that is not in any way your fault. You are still unconvinced. To be frank, I understand. I'm often told that I am not responsible for my father's misdeeds. That does not make it any easier to accept.
I know exactly how you feel.
It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Here I am telling you not to carry the burden of your father's actions, but I could not accept those same words when they were said to me. Nevertheless, we both need to hear it. And we both need to try, as best we can, to believe it.
Oh, Ivy. I won't mention making amends to you anymore. But there is something I wish for. I wish you and I could make this world a place where people don't carry these awful burdens.
We share this goal.
I won't bring up atonement again. I promise. I just thought maybe we could help each other. Since we both know what it's like to suffer, we could. Couldn't we?
Of course. Absolutely. Thank you, Lady Vale.
Thank you, Ivy.
She just making friends left and right. Alright. We have one more support. Alir and Mavier at their A. Sorry about the background noise. People are setting off fireworks. Let's go.
May I join you as you help the village today?
Pardon me? It is inappropriate for the Divine Dragon to help with such menial tasks.
I disagree.
You are a strange one. Why do you feel you must be so kind to me?
Well, I realized something after spending time with you. We have quite a bit in common.
Impossible. You have never engaged in villainy.
We are, each of us, unable to resist offering a helping hand to those in need. Our only difference? You momentarily strayed from the path, but now you are home.
Are you making excuses for my actions?
You can't forgive your past mistakes precisely because you're a good person. The only fault I can see in your character is that you don't believe you can be good. You don't need to burden yourself with shame or seek atonement. All you need to do is trust your friends and stand by their side. Please trust me, Mavier. I want nothing more than to help you.
I have made so many mistakes that I have long told myself I am beyond redemption. Yet, you make me question my way of thinking. Perhaps the Divine Dragon understands who I am better than I do myself.
Of course not.
I accept your offer of help in the village. That is, if you are still willing.
Let's get to it.
What an odd sensation. My chest feels warm.
That's happiness. A feeling you deserve. And one you are about to give to others.
With the Divine Dragon by my side, anything is possible. Thank you. I would never have found my way without you.
His line of "you've never engaged in villainy." I mean, Alir is the child of freaking Sombron. At some point, they did something. I mean, just come on. All right. With that, we're gonna go ahead and do our normal routine. We got one more wake up, and then we have a brand new portal here. So let's see. Who is going to do our final wake up in the main playthrough? I don't know if we'll have wake ups during the Fell Xenologue. That one kind of just goes. But you never know. Alright, who's it gonna be?
I have my duty to wake the divine dragon, the same as everyone does. This thin cloth around the altar blocks my way. Oh, I'm caught in it. I must be sure not to tear it. Careful, careful. Oh, good morning. No, there is no particular problem. I will head into town now, to atone for my wrongdoings. Goodbye.
Okay, Mavier. I've been muting during all of these because somebody in my neighborhood is setting off fireworks. It's the day before Memorial Day when I'm recording this, so we have a lot of that going on. So before we head off, I'm going to shut the window and get as much background noise out of here as I can, and I will be right back ready to go take on Sombron here in just one moment. Okay, we should be good. I don't inherently have an issue with fireworks, but when you're trying to record and your office only has one window, so it gets stuffy if you don't open it, it kind of sucks. Before we leave, I have one last thing I want to show off. I did some weapon maintenance. So first and foremost, Elyos no longer has the Liberation equipped. I gave her the Willy Lance, put the Marth emblem on that, or Marth engraving on that, and Yunaka's now a killing machine. Not that she wasn't already. I gave her the Cincada. +5 with the Fates engraving. It's better than the Steel Dagger, so we'll see what happens. But we are ready. We are ready to take on Sombron at long last. Here we go. To the final battle.
The final battle is upon us. When you are ready, we will move the Somniel itself to the portal. Once we face the Fell Dragon, there may be no turning back. Are you ready of mind and equipped for what's ahead?
Go through the portal. Let's go. I'm excited.
The Somniel is ascending. We should reach Sombron soon. Let's win this battle and then return home together.
Yes, of course.
Marth? What's happening to you?
I can't hide this any longer, can I?
Hide what?
There's something I should tell you before we arrive. The portal has destabilized our world. I lack physical form, as do the other emblems. We may not be able to hold ourselves together.
I had no idea. I wish I had realized. But if the portal is doing this, then it's only temporary, right? After we close it, you and the other emblems will recover.
The moment the portal closes, there will be a great distortion. We will not be able to withstand it.
What are you saying?
When the battle is done and the portal closed, all emblems aside from you will cease to be.
You mean if we defeat Sombron, if we close the portal, we'll lose you and the other emblems?
Yes.
We've been together this whole time, and now you're just going to disappear? Please, Marth. I don't want to lose you and the others. We need you.
Leaving the portal open would doom this world. Would you prefer that?
No, but...
We emblems came into existence in order to aid this realm. We would do anything to protect the people of Elyos, even if it means our end.
So our promise to rebuild Elyos together, our plan to see the world, none of that is possible.
I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I've asked so much of you. too much. But when I thought about a future with you by my side, I felt truly happy.
There is a promise I can still keep. In Lethos, the day you awoke, what did I say when you summoned me? Your ally, until the very end.
I remember.
I will never break that promise. Until this war's end, until my own, I will stay by your side.
You're so kind, Marth. You've always been so kind.
You are too. That's why we've made it this far. More than your strength, it's your care for others that has brought us all here.
Thank you.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
I'm ready. So, this is the portal to other worlds.
It's beautiful, but very cold.
You two, here.
Sombron!
Papa,
I did not expect you to survive, let alone reach me here.
We've come to stop you from destroying Elyos.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there. You stay in your world. I now leave for other ones. That should satisfy us both.
You're going to return and attack Elyos again. We'll never believe you wouldn't. And you've caused too much suffering, too much loss to run free. We will defeat you right now and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
Invading other worlds? You think my desire is so simple?
Am I wrong?
Invasion is merely a means to an end. What I seek is a reunion. A reunion with Zero Emblem.
Zero Emblem?
I've not heard word of this before.
Of course not. That emblem is not of your world. Nor am I.
What do you mean?
Beyond this portal lie infinite worlds. One of them was my home. It had its own emblem rings, and a war arose to control them. My kind lost. The enemy used the ring's power to slaughter my relatives. All of them. I was very young. Our enemies granted me alone the mercy of exile.
You mean they sent you to Elyos?
A peaceful world, ruled by godlike dragons. I was meant to live a quiet life there. But I brought something with me, unknown to them. A single emblem ring.
Zero Emblem?
In my world, known as the Emblem of Foundations. With my power, unable to speak, legend said this emblem fought without aid. So much ambition, and no allies. That story showed me the way forward in my complete isolation. I was trapped in this world, without friends or family. Only that emblem gave me comfort.
Whoever it was must have been mighty indeed. An emblem should not be able to survive traveling from one world to another, to stay in form in a new world, even for moments. I've never heard of such power.
Now you want a reunion. So that emblem is gone.
Exactly. And all because of villagers that found me a few years after I arrived. They mistook me for an abandoned child. They pitied me. My first connection in your world. Soon after, the emblem deserted me, leaving only the ring behind. And why? For bonding with the people of this world. I despaired, and then I reduced their village to ash. I swore to forego all bonds in pursuit of my ambitions, as my emblem had. I fought alone, confided in none, preparing to return to my world to exact revenge. I needed pawns for my plan, and territory. I spent years amassing it all. Then I attacked.
So the war 1,000 years ago. That's what it was about.
But Papa, you weren't alone in this world. Mama loved you deeply. Your believers, your attendants, my siblings, Sephia, Gris, Marnie, Mavir, my sister and me. Everything we did was for you.
As I said, pawns. Acting on my command and mine alone. Meant to be used and discarded. Deaths which mean nothing.
That's why you killed them all. But what about us? You wanted us to die?
You were no different to me.
How horrible.
You can't be right about your emblem. You weren't left behind.
What?
A solitary warrior like that emblem would know how hard it is to be alone. And would stay by your side, sparing you that loneliness in exile. Until you weren't alone. And had new people in your life. Until you were okay. Don't you think more than anyone, a true friend like that wanted you to have those connections?
You know nothing. Nothing at all about my emblem.
That's true. But if your emblem disappeared without a word, then you don't either. No one does.
All the more reason to be reunited. I will scour world after world.
Sombron, the emblem of foundations is no more. You can search and search, but there's no point. You might meet the original hero, but emblems are not the same beings. We are not them. You will never be reunited with your emblem. Never again.
Be silent.
I can only imagine how much resentment you feel. Had to sacrifice so many others. To be so selfish you'd destroy the world. Kill your own children. It's all just so wrong.
I said be silent. You are speaking of things you do not understand. If not for my emblem, I would have died powerless, small. That emblem had the strength to stand alone. Unlike you, huddled together, whining like dogs. Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone. Take revenge.
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed. We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good. We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway my intentions. I have striven for this for thousands of years. If you intend to stand in my way, you will die.
This is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Interesting backstory that we get there. But this is it. This is the final battle. Sombron is finally going to meet his end. Here we go. We have everybody that we need. We have everybody outfitted the way that we need them. We've got everybody with their right emblem rings. Let's take a look here. Map doesn't look too big. We got Sombron. He's got 2 revival stones, but that's fine. He's a Fel Monarch. Let's take a look at him. He's a dragon, of course. He's got the same obscurate or obscurity, I don't know how you say it, that Vale has. He's got a pretty high magic attack as well. And everybody else is just kind of inconsequential enemies. They're all capped at level 20. It looks like they're all maxed out, but we're fine because we are well past that. Alright, let's figure out the order that we want people here. I definitely need you near the front. Oh, let's see. We have an archer, but it's only one. So I think I'll move Chloe up here. I think we're gonna go with, we'll move Vale onto this side, keep her close to Elyos. I want then Diamant here, I want you here, and I want Alfred over here. I think everybody else I'm happy with their placement for now. Yeah. Alright. I think we're good. Let's begin.
You dare turn your blade on me? You dare interfere with that which I have sought for so long? Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
What's happening to them?
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done.
Marth!
The emblems are...
I knew I'd have to say goodbye someday. But I thought there was time.
So much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world. Though you will die here as I have lived, in anguish, far from home.
We can never go home?
I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land, I pray you endure.
It seems Elyos will never truly know me.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Worry not. I have no desire to prolong your suffering. When I am finished, not one trace of me in your world shall remain, as though I was never there at all.
I'll stop you.
Is that so?
Our fight isn't over. The portal's open. I can do this. If I give it my all, I can summon the emblems back to me. Look at how far we've come. Will you fight him at my side? Your faith in me gives me strength.
Yes, sister. I'm with you.
Vale!
I'll be with you every step of the way. I can't summon emblems, and I can't turn into a dragon. But I'm a royal dragon all the same. There's gotta be something I can do to help.
Yeah!
We'll all be right there with you. You've done so much for each and every one of us. So this time, we're returning the favor.
Divine One, this is for Father, and all the soldiers who have fallen along the way.
I'm worried. But you don't need my support either way. I know you'll see us through this.
You can do this. Since the day you woke up, I always knew you'd save the world.
Fight on, Divine One. Let us bring you and the emblems together once more.
No getting discouraged now. Heads held high. We believe in you, and we will win. Easy.
All flowers must bloom. For you, I will be a gentle rain and a ray of light.
You have always been my source of strength. Allow my faith, just this once, to be yours.
It's the moment of truth. As one of the 33rd stewards of the dragon, I've gotta help.
Aw, yeah, bring it on! This is it, the final battle. Let us go forth and annihilate the enemy.
We started this journey together. Now let's end it together. May our world prosper, Divine One.
I could impersonate the emblems, but you know, it wouldn't be the same. So let's get them back. As your sister and fellow dragon, I'll do whatever it takes to help you stop Papa.
This is the part of the tale where we fall to the dark or rise to the light. Let's reach for the light!
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends. I need you all. One last time. Once more. Let us engage! Shine on, Emblem of Beginning! March! Care for us, Emblem of Echoes! Celica! Provide for us, Emblem of the Holy War! Sigurd! Free us, Emblem of Genealogy! Leaf! Rise up, Emblem of Binding! Roy! Sweep across, Emblem of Blazing! Lyn! Restore calm, Emblem of the Sacred! Erica! Fight on, Emblem of Radiance! Ike! Heal us, Emblem of Dawn! Micaiah! Reignite us, Emblem of Awakening! Lucina! Bear your fangs, Emblem of Fate! Corin! Teach us, Emblem of the Academy! Violet! And of course, the final emblem. Connect us! Fire Emblem!
What?
We 13 emblems stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more. But here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight, this moment in time, is all that matters.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing. The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist? Give up and perish, foolish chattel of mine.
Yes, you see me as a child, foolish and weak. And maybe you're right. Maybe that's all I am. But I am not alone. And we're stronger when we stand together. The breaking of bonds can hurt. But when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever, or stronger. And it brings an even greater hope. If people are willing to work for it, any bond can be brought back to life. And that's what I'll do. Every single time, for however long it takes. You won't leave this place, because we're going to stop you. Get ready, Sombron! This ends now!
Victory! Defeat Sombron! Let's go. Ah, I love that cutscene so much. The situation is desperate, but oh my god. Ah, that cutscene just... Oh,
I'm listening.
I love it. I love it.
Hungry for more! A right and proper end.
Ready for anything.
All right.
For you, anything. No!
I honestly just don't have words right now. I love that cutscene, and I love this. I love this end game. I really, really do.
I can fight.
I'm gonna let Elyos bait Sombron. I'm gonna let Vale support. Oh my.
Let's go.
I am ready to serve.
I'm not gonna engage just yet.
Of course.
I just gotta think about where I want everybody to go.
Whatever you need.
Yunaka's gonna obviously come over here for right now. Look at that. Not even in an avoid spot, and we already have a 60% crit. Oh my. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. Oh.
Nailed it.
That was a massive short sword to just be flipping all around Yunaka. My goodness. I gotta watch this archer here too. I don't want to get Ivy in range of that.
Ready and able.
So I kind of want to move her over here.
For peace.
Your steward's ready.
She's tanky.
Let us be off.
As you wish.
You are pathetic. As if spurning me to be a divine dragon was not enough. Patricide. Unforgivable.
You killed your own children. Tried to destroy the world. For your selfish desires. You're the one who is beyond forgiveness.
I said your world meant nothing to me. Its people. My children. You. Once I leave, I will forget you. Even if we met again, I would not recall your face.
In other words, you'll make the same mistakes as before. So which of us is pathetic? Sleep now. I had to stop you.
I'm okay with the crit. Oh, you don't like living.
Another kill for me.
Oh my.
Nothing short of victory. Remember this.
I have no words. Oh, let's go.
Careless.
Let's go. You think you can protect Sombron by standing in front of him? I don't think so. I will take you out.
You have my respect.
Okay. I am not concerned. We will be fine. Do you really think standing in front of Sombron is going to do anything? I don't think so. Here's a killer axe for you. Even if it didn't take you out, it takes the break. Alright. Alcrest? No, not Longbow. Killer bow. There you go.
You're done for.
I won't miss.
Heck yeah. You know. Alright. Get Alfred in here. 8% crit would be nice. But then again, it's not necessary. Wait.
Emblem Eternal! I'm guided by the emblems.
Power of an emblem. Too much for you, Sombron.
Was that sufficient?
Is there anybody else that we can take out here? Yeah. Get you.
I've had my eye on you. You were beautiful while you lasted.
I can keep going.
Dumont can't get up here to do it. Okay, well, you can.
Dropped your guard.
Nailed it!
See ya!
Here goes! That was fun! Thanks!
Well, we have one enemy left. Sombron is it! There is nobody else to fight, so Vale, why don't you do the honors, my friend? Get in a Bond Blast. And take out your papa.
Papa.
Oh, the defect. I thought myself rid of you, yet here you are. You laugh.
You're angry because I persisted and survived. It almost feels like praise. We never spent time together as father and daughter like I wanted. But I'm glad I didn't give up. I made it. Because now, I can be the one who defeats you.
You are a malicious child. I would expect no less from my own.
I hope you're watching, Mama. I'm going to stop him. Just like you told me. With the Divine Dragon, Engage Blast!
How foolish. This is not over. Out of my way, you worms!
Sombron called reinforcements. But what are they?
You thought I sat idly, waiting for you to arrive. I could not bring back my emblem, but I summoned others of equal power. Dark emblems, who once plunged their worlds into despair.
Dark emblems?
That presence. So familiar. Yes. These are the foes we fought in our original forms. Perhaps we should match each emblem to their own enemy. But I can't sense who is who. We should move closer. With caution.
Alright, so he has a barrier now. He's a dragon now. And we have to defeat some of these emblems in order for him to lose his defense. Now, if we compare up my emblem with theirs, then it does more damage, but I'm not too worried about that. My team is pretty stacked. So, main thing I'm concerned about is not stepping into Sombron's range, because I do not want attacked. So, we gotta get them off of these sigils, and then we can do some damage. So Shadow Dragon, well, that would be for you, my friend. But, actually I can get you over there. Sure, why not? We'll see a little bit of unique dialogue, I guess.
I sense you, Shadow, and I believe I know who you are. I've defeated you before, and I will again. For I hold the exalted falchion.
Bye-bye. How was I defeated so easily? Maybe because you're fighting on the wrong side. One barrier down. Now we go over here. Corrupted and Dark God, if I'm not mistaken. That's this. Oh, we're gonna engage on this one.
The divine sword Tearfing is awakened. That marks you as... No. Impossible. As a knight of Granville, and a descendant of one of the 12 Crusaders, I shall be your end!
Lowly human scum. Well, I took you out, so I'm not so lowly after all now, am I? Alright, I want to pull these guys in. Now we got some stuff we got to think about here. You can both get to there. Okay. All these sigils, if somebody's on them, that's what's going to create this barrier here. So now we got to start splitting the troops up a little bit, but I want to keep them close enough so that when Sombron's shield is down, we can just go in and take them out. Alright, Ivy. Bolganone them down, my friend. Ivy coming alive in the endgame!
Nothing left of you.
7% correct! Let's go. I don't know that anybody else can get up there. And saline. Yeah. And this is where we start engaging.
Emblem Engage!
Alright. Saline. Take him out.
We're not done yet.
That hit was perfectly timed with the music. I love it when things work out like that. Okay. Clan.
Emblem Engage!
Can we get a bolting? I don't want a bolting down there. I want one up here. Alright.
Emblem Engage!
Am I gonna take him out? Alright. Then we go back to the flyer here. Bye-bye!
By my hand! A good wind.
Alright. Gonna move some folks up here to help out. Okay. I was hoping she could pull the demon should be able to. Yeah. We'll send Tamara up. We'll send Vale over. And we'll send Chloe over here. And we should be good now to take out the remaining enemies that we need to take out. Yes, thank you. That 2% crit was a little bit scary there for a second, but we're good. This music. Can you miss, please? Dang it. Alright. Gotta get up at the top of this map here. You can come back and take this guy out, though.
That's how a lady does it.
I will protect you.
All right. Louis, your aim is terrible. But it's alright. He has a 1% chance to hit me. How much do you want to bet that one gets rolled?
I'm ready to dig in.
Never mind. We're good.
I will atone.
Okay. Let's see this side of the map. Man, I was really hoping Diamant could do more. I mean, if he crits, we're good. Now I need a backup. Nope. Ugh. Okay. Backup will be Tamara, maybe? Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay. I know I've said it before, but because it's the final battle.
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Saline? Ever since the pairing with Crom? Definitely a force to be reckoned with. I don't see any other potential pairing, if I'm being honest. For Saline. I think Crom just makes her too good. I really do. Yeah, I'll call some doubles. It's fine by me. And Yunaka, bringing up the rear for now. Won't be too much longer though. Wow.
I really am worthless.
It's just a double.
I really am worthless.
We pulled them though, that's what I wanted to do. Louis, your aim! What is going on, dude?
Observe your ruin!
That works.
I've looked forward to this day.
There we go.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Nobody has beaten you out, Chris. You have been a force. Yeah, light branding couldn't do anything. Yikes. Louis' mag just isn't there. That light brand is worthless, but you know. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. For these guys that are down here, kind of, we're just gonna start putting them at the edge of Sombron's range so that once we are ready to go, we can just rush in and tank them. Okay. Now, I don't want to leave Louis up here all by himself, so I do want to move you guys up. Can you take this dude out without getting attacked back? That's my biggest question. You cannot. And he's got a brave bow, meaning that next turn he's going to tank you. We also have an Excalibur we gotta worry about there. What about you? Can you take him out? You can. Then we're gonna do it. This failure is my own. Yep. We only have one more piece of the barrier to get off of Sombron. We're almost there. And again, you can one-round him. You totally can. Alright, Fram, can I just push you up in this dude's face and take him out? Yes, I can. Beautiful!
It's decided.
Yep, just take him out.
Whatever it takes. I'm not a child anymore.
About an hour into the playthrough, and we still got a good bit to go. Well, it just shows you how long this final chapter is. Okay. Take him out, please.
You're dead.
75%.
Was that too much?
That is 75% without everybody moving, without being in an avoid terrain. I honestly feel like I can get her to 100 with this setup. I might have to try it. Saline this in a lot. Vale, let's get you in there. Let's get you doing some damage.
I hope I've done well.
You are doing fantastic. Good level, too. The sad thing is, none of these levels are going to matter. Because by the time we get to the Fell Xenologue, the levels are set. My skills and stuff, sure, but... and my weapons will carry over, but... Alright, Ivy. I'm gonna have you just wait. Start getting that Book of Worlds built up. Elyos, can you pull anybody? No. That's fine. Can you longbow over? You can. Not gonna take out unless you crit, which is possible because you're kind of a crit man too.
I'll assist.
Alright, we're getting up her. We're getting there. We're getting there. Of course you have a physic.
Excuse me.
Only power holds meaning, only strength holds sway. Well, that's an interesting thing to think about with the corrupted. Here we go.
The shield is gone. Now's our chance. Emblem Eternal.
I have nothing that's good for dragon. Alright. Elyos kicking us off. Saline, you want to take him out?
Our bonds give me strength.
There's one health bar. That's a good level. I guess I could have gone for the quadruple hit here, but alright, Light Brain ain't gonna do anything. Just trying to see what's gonna do the most damage. That'll do 26. That has a crit chance. Okay.
I shall dispose of you.
That was the right option. She'd have to crit twice. Okay, hold on.
Emblem, engage!
Okay. There we go. That's 2 down.
A noble sacrifice.
No, it's not. He's not noble, Fram. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I can take you without you hitting me, but we'll go with my Volganone Tome. Ivy will be fine. Hit me! Give me more damage! Alfred, if you can take out this health bar, we got him. Oh, we got him. Nah, we're gonna go for a perfect hit. We got him, baby. We got him.
If this love is a crime,
Question. Oh, I would like Vale to get the final hit, honestly. But, you know, Best Girl is going to crit with an 80%. I can't. I can't. It's too good. Oh my god, it's too good. I'm curious if I can get her to 100% crit. Alright, Tamara.
I'll help.
Oh, that was only at 30%. Okay. Vale. Vale can take him out. I need to know what Yunaka's crit is at. I need to know. I am so curious. 84. As much as I think it would be hilarious, it's too fitting to let Vale be the one to take down her father. Sombron. See ya.
My turn.
Come on! Stop it!
then I will be denied my reunion.
We've won, Sombron.
Now I will never return home. Perhaps that is just as well. I am tired. Tired of searching in every shadow.
For the Emblem of Foundations?
I would look in sunless woods, gloomy caves, the shade of a dead tree. In such places, I felt my emblem again. Now, that is all over.
You chose to be alone, yet continued to look for this emblem. Why?
Perhaps I wanted someone to appreciate how far I had come, all on my own. Someone to see me, who I am. After millennia of being cast away.
I could have been that person. Or Vale. Or our siblings. Why didn't you let us? Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
Even at the end, you don't want to be a father to us. Very well. You'll only be the Fell Dragon. An evil that we slayed. That's how we'll remember you.
Do as you please. I have been alone for all this time. Why should my death be different? I do not need mercy or pity. I will fade in this place, apart from the one I yearn to see.
Do you remember the invocation?
What?
The invocation for the Emblem of Foundations.
I have tried. Again and again I said the words. It was no use.
Still, it couldn't hurt to try. One last time.
All right. Burn. Burn us, Emblem of Foundations. Oh, this light. Oh, at last we meet again.
Papa? I don't see anyone.
I don't either. It must be someone only he can see. An old friend. The one person he truly let in.
You and I. Let us be on our way. Once more. Engage.
Papa.
He's gone. And the ring for the Emblem of Foundations. That's gone with him. Our fight is over. Let's go home. It's time to shut this portal once and for all. The portal is closing. Once it's shut, the war ends. And balance returns to the world.
We did it!
Oh, it's really time to say goodbye.
This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share it with you.
No. Thank you, Marth. I'm so sad to see you go. But it's time to stand tall and say goodbye. Thank you for keeping your promise. You really were my ally. My friend. Through it all, I just hope I'll be strong enough for whatever lies ahead.
You will be. You're already much stronger than 1,000 years ago. Or the day you awakened. I know you'll carry on the emblem's legacy. And your mother's. We will not be here to help you anymore. Now, it's your turn to help others. As the Divine Dragon, and as an emblem.
I will.
You're not doing this alone. We'll be there to support you, sister.
We can't replace Marth and the others, but we'll do what we can.
Yes. Please, don't worry. It's no good. Here come the tears.
I wish we didn't have to lose you.
We were just getting to know you, and now... goodbye forever?
Please do not cry.
But...
This world's burdens are yours to shoulder. Meet them proudly. You should not always hold back tears. But please, for now, try to.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces. That's how I want us to remember each other. In joy, not sorrow.
Me too.
It seems this is goodbye. But we'll never bid farewell to what we learned together.
I'll miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk.
We'll always be together in spirit, no matter the distance. Build a bright future.
Don't worry. I can see that your lives will be filled with hope and happiness.
Go out and create a better world. I know you can. I know you will.
I will be praying for you. Praying that your world is filled with kindness and laughter. Wherever you go, may the blessings of Mother Earth and Father Sky follow.
I'm glad to have known you. I hope you make an Arcadia of this land.
If your nations band together, there is no hardship you cannot overcome.
Know love as well as grief. Honor your bonds. Carry the light, and nothing will be impossible.
Lead with compassion, Divine One, and may your happiness be eternal.
This is the moment.
So it is.
Thank you. You are a member of our family. The emblem who connects us all. If ever we cross paths again. No. When we cross paths again, I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time. The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you. Everything about you. And all the times we shared. Even when we're apart, I'll always be connected. Thank you for standing with me until the very end. Goodbye, emblems. family. You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example, always. I promise. Let's go back home, everyone. Back to Elyos.
And there it is. That is the end of Fire Emblem Engage. As we see our battle stats here, Prologue the Emblems, MVP was Elyos ? Who we then learned was Marth. Chapter 1, Awake at Last, MVP, Elyos and Marth. Chapter 2, Queen Lumera, also MVP of Elyos and Marth. Chapter 3, Hostilities, MVP was Clan, no emblem. Chapter 4, Land and Bloom, MVP, Chloe. Just the chapter we got her, actually. Chapter 5, Retaking the Castle, MVP was Boucheron. You remember us using Boucheron back then? Chapter 6, The Stolen Ring, MVP, Elyos and Marth. Paralogue, Budding Talent, The Start of the Rain, MVP, Yunaka and Micaiah. Paralogue, Mysterious Merchant, MVP, once again Clan. Clan was MVP a good bit in the early game, I think. Chapter 7, Dark Emblem, MVP, Yunaka and Micaiah. Chapter 8, The Kingdom of Might, MVP, Chloe and Dimitri. Divine Paralogue, The Ancestor, MVP, Yunaka and Micaiah. Divine Paralogue, The Radiant Strategist, MVP, Yunaka and Micaiah. We'll soon switch to being Yunaka and Corrin, but... Chapter 9, A Class of Forces, MVP, Yunaka and Micaiah. This is not surprising anybody, right? Same for Divine Paralogue, The Shepherd Exalt. The Brash General, however, MVP was Clan and Soren. And Chapter 10, The Fell Dragon Sombron, right back to MVP being Yunaka and Micaiah. Chapter 11, Retreat, MVP, just Yunaka. We lost our emblems in that chapter. Divine Paralogue, The Doting Sister, MVP, Chloe and Dimitri. Divine Paralogue, The Lonely Heir, MVP, Yunaka and Camilla. We get the Doting Sister and instantly she becomes MVP. Chapter 12, The Sentinels, MVP was Ivy and Veronica. No doubt, because she was the Worm Killer. Paralogue, The Exalt, MVP, Elyos and Edelgard. Paralogue, The Lady of the Plains, MVP, Yunaka and Camilla. Not surprising. Chapter 13, Heroes of the Oasis, MVP, Diamant. Paralogue, The Radiant Hero, MVP, also Diamant. He did have a good run there in mid-game. Chapter 14, The Battle for Solm, MVP, Ivy and Veronica. So I was trying to get Ivy up there to fight her sister. But we get back to Chapter 15, Dancer in the Ruins, and MVP, once again, Yunaka and Camilla. Paralogue, The Instructor, MVP, Chloe and Claude. Paralogue, The Crux of Fate, MVP, Diamant. Chapter 16, Seashore Travels, MVP, Elyos and Lucina. Paralogue, The Azure Twin, MVP, Alchrist and Lynn. We actually had a break in Yunaka victories there for a while. Chapter 17, Serenity and Ruin, MVP, Elyos and Lucina. Paralogue, The Holy Knight, MVP, Yunaka and Corrin. That one was the one where she just took on a horde of enemies and just absolutely annihilated them. Paralogue, The Sage Lord, MVP, Alfred and Sigurd. Chapter 18, The Cold Voyage, MVP, Yunaka and Corrin. Chapter 19, The Dead Town, MVP, Ivy and Veronica. Paralogue, The Dawn Maiden, MVP, Diamant and Hector. That one was short, 11 minutes, that's all it took. Paralogue, The Young Lion, MVP, Chloe and Dimitri. Chapter 20, The Kingless Castle, MVP, Yunaka, and Korin. Paralogue the Carrying Princess, MVP, Yunaka, and Korin. That one only took 12 minutes. They were both short. Chapter 21, The Return, MVP, Panette and Roy. Panette gets some spotlight. Chapter 22, The Fell and the Divine, MVP, Chloe and Claude. Paralogue, The Hero King, MVP, Yunaka and Korin. Paralogue, The Connector, MVP, Yunaka and Korin. Chapter 23, The Four Hounds, MVP, Yunaka and Korin. The end game was where this thief really shined. Chapter 24, Recollections, MVP, Alfred and Sigurd. Chapter 25, The Final Guardian, MVP, Yunaka and Korin. And last but not least, Chapter 26, The Last Engage, MVP, Yunaka and Elyos. Fitting end for a run of just absolute annihilation by our beloved thief. To pair with our emblem. Oh man, what a game. But we're not done yet. We still have our pairings and our after-war stories to look at. Here we go. I'll try to read fast. Divine Dragon Elyos, Hidden Mask Yunaka. Elyos became the new Divine Dragon Monarch. Her bonds with the rulers of each nation resulted in lasting peace. Yunaka became one of the new Monarch's steadiest supporters behind the scenes. It's said that her ability to impersonate anyone came in handy quite frequently. Only 107 wins total, though. Vander. After the Divine Dragon Monarch took the throne, Vander ceded his role as steward, choosing to live as a knight on the Somniel. The new monarch and her friends visited Vander often. He always met the group with a smile, as he took great joy in remembering their journey. Clan. Clan succeeded Vander as a steward. As he grew older, his level-headed demeanor was likened to Vander's own. He so revered the Divine Dragon Monarch that when it was time to select the 34th generation of stewards, he tested candidates on their love for Elyos. Eager Steward Fram. Fram served as a steward, maturing into a protective force every bit as calm and attentive as Vander. Her zeal for the Divine Dragon Monarch never waned. When it came time to choose the next steward, she held a cheering contest for all the candidates. Floral Protector Alfred. As King of Firene, Alfred forged a new non-aggression pact with Elyos and the other countries, ensuring a long period of peace. Records reveal Alfred's reign was brief, as he died an early death. However, he was loved by his people, and there was no doubt his life was full of joy. Fitness Fighter Etier. Besides serving Firene with her own strength, Etier bulked up its soldiers with a regimen of weight training and muscle stimulants. Some say this was at odds with the nation's pacifist ethos, but it was celebrated in her hometown, where to this day orange flowers are grown in her honor. Big Softy Boucheron. Boucheron worked for many years to restore Firene. Upon seeing Flora Port fully restored, he cried tears of joy. He traveled so often between the castle and Flora that in honor of his kindness and dedication, the roads connecting them was called Boucheron's Passage. Joyous Royal Saline. Saline dedicated her life to peace in the kingdom of Firene. This sometimes meant taking the unpopular position of punishing those who disturbed order. Her favorite tea became known as a tea of blessings in Firene. Legend had it that those who drank the tea would find joy. Watchful Valet Louis. Louis retired as a knight and became a butler to the royal family. The black tea he brewed and his attentive care aided them in running the government. His interest in people watching was a lifelong love, but however many tried to join him, he always preferred to stroll gardens alone. Fairy tale flyer Chloe. Chloe comforted the royal family and her fellow soldiers with deliveries of folk foods. Soon Firene's local delicacies started including more unusual flavors. Years later, she met someone at a food stall and they had a fairy tale world-round romance that blossomed into lifelong love. Rising power Diamant. As the new king of Brodia, Diamant ordered a halt to all invasions and worked to reform his people's attitudes on Elusia. Some nobles resisted Diamant at first, but his vision for the future earned their favor. By exporting ore, Brodia was able to shift to a booming trade-based economy. Alpaca Master Amber. Amber was overjoyed to see Diamant sit on the Brodian's throne. He patrolled the kingdom to quell post-war chaos, and misadventure followed him with every step. In time, he became one of the very legends he so admired. Portress always placed him near an alpaca, confounding scholars. Ironwall Jade. Jade celebrated Diamant's rise to the Brodian throne with pride and further dedicated herself to the Brodia as the Knight of the King. She always found time to write despite her busy schedule and managed to complete over 100 humor novels in her lifetime, all celebrated as masterpieces. Tender Archer Alcrest. Alcrest took on all clerical duties at Brodia Castle and provided aid to Elusia's recovery effort. The two nations grew to trust each other, expanding mutual trade. He was praised as a brilliant and humble strategist who kept his brother, the new king, safe, just as he'd promised his late father. Mighty Flower Lapis. Lapis traveled to war-torn towns and taught citizens how to repair their homes. At every stop, she left large, delicious potatoes from the farm in our home village. The popularity of these taters brought her village wealth and prosperity and earned Lapis a new title, the Potato Goddess. Caring noble Citrine. Citrine redoubled her efforts to sway Brodia nobles away from warfare by advocating for peace. Some were unmoved, but many took her words to heart. Despite the great weight on her soldiers, her graceful smile was ever present, especially at the balls and galas that she so loved. Snow Queen Ivy. As Queen of Elusia, Ivy strove to rebuild her war-torn nation and to improve the insular culture through her diplomacy with Brodia. Her decision to import ore gave rise to a lucrative mineral processing industry. Ivy's legacy endured even after Alir had passed on. Mystery Man Zelkov. After completing his work as Princess Ivy's retainer, Zelkov's next pursuit was to create a shelter for the children in Elusia who were orphaned by the war. He and his new family were very happy. It is said that the children all learned to speak in a quite profound and meaningful way. Onigiri's samurai Kagetsu. Kagetsu disappeared after Ivy's coronation. Some said he was off searching for a worthy opponent. In fact, he had gone home to ask his family's permission to live in Elusia and serve the queen. Working under Ivy, he still made visits to Pale Sands, returning each time with a gift of rice. Little charmer Hortensia. After her sister's coronation, Hortensia returned to Elusia's academy and soon graduated at the top of her class. Her natural charm was later key in negotiations with Brodia. She and Ivy were well remembered for their contributions they made to their country's prosperity. Adorable artist Rosado. Rosado was dubbed a knight for his service. He traveled the land seeking to destroy the corrupted for good, resuming his studies only when that task was done. Later in life, he learned further fame as an artist. A portrait of the royal family at their cutest still hangs in Elusia Castle. Elegant talent Goldmary. Though she was dubbed a knight for her service, Goldmary soon discovered that her true gift was teaching. She became a top instructor at Elusia's academy. So many of her students went on to do great things that she felt a need to apologize to her classes for the pressure placed on them. Desert warrior Tamara. Tamara traveled far and wide after the war. Still, she never forgot her duties as queen, returning to the palace often to greet guests with a smile. The people Tamara met during her travels cared very much for her as she became the most beloved queen in Solm's history. Suave Knight Marin. Marin traveled with Tamara, gathering material for her book on rare creatures. Though it had few readers upon publication, the work came to be treasured for its insights on dragons. In her later years, Marin went back home and took her place as a matriarch, uniting her village. Classy brawler Panette. Panette served Tamara as her knight and ensured her safety through devious ploys. In time, she could also subdue an enemy with a single blow. Though she searched for her missing parents, she never found them. Still, she quietly rebuilt her family's church. Affable Prince Fagato. Fagato traveled aimlessly until Tamara's coronation and then returned to the palace to serve behind the scenes as her advisor. Though few reliable accounts of his life were in the history books, it is said he met someone during his travels and they spent the rest of their lives together. Party priest Pandreo. Pandreo found a popular new religion, worshipping all dragons. He planned a huge raucous party in Elyos, but when Vander balked, he made it slightly tamer. His cheerful howl later became known as a special prayer to the divine dragon monarch. Culinary artist Bunet. Bunet rebuilt his parents' bistro. It became widely popular for serving dishes beloved by Som, royalty, as well as Alir. He left to tour the world and taste food, putting all he learned into a book that became a Bible for chefs. Even after his death, his recipes brought joy to many. Little merchant Anna. Anna finally reunited with her family. She had many sisters, all with the same name and face, but she only ever traveled with a divine dragon monarch. With the emblem's success in the wars, rings came strongly into fashion. She made all the profit she'd ever wanted off the trend. Budding Doc Jean. Jean became a great doctor, and after taking over his father's clinic, he visited Elyos once a month to make house calls. Passionate about researching new medicines, Jean found his village famous tea leaves could be developed into a panacea. His discovery was studied for years. Mystic dancer Seedall. Seedall became famous for the world over for his dancing and fortune-telling. In later years, he was a traveling performer telling of his time with Alir. According to the fortune he read for himself, he was fated to meet good people, enjoy great food, and live a very happy life indeed. Thunder Sage Lyndon. After the war, Lyndon returned home to a leisurely retirement. He passed on in a peaceful spring morning, returning to the side of his beloved wife in the hereafter. For his friends and allies, his memory lives on whenever they taste a pastry or hear the sound of thunder rolling in the sky. Valiant guard Saphir. Saphir returned to Brodia Castle and took up a position in King Diemont's personal guard. Later in life, she retired to her village and started a seafood restaurant. Though small, the place attracted customers from far and wide. Its menu featured a dish said to have been loved by King Morian. Gentle Dragon Vale. Vale took over Gradlon and made it into a lush green land. She resisted the crown for over a century, then at last gave in to her people's wishes and became the first monarch of Gradlon. By then, many of her old friends had died, but their offspring and Alir were at the event. Penitent Knight Mavir. Mavir strove to atone by aiding others. His good deeds continued into late life. When he went out, was never heard from again. Some say he was in accident, others say that a victim of the Four Hounds took revenge. The only certainty is that Vale and the Divine Dragon Monarch were in his thoughts until the end. Whew. Those screens move way too fast to read out loud. So, as the credits roll here, we're going to see some images of life after the war. We've got Alir in the Divine Dragon Monarch outfit, and then it's going to fade to see all the stewards right behind, happily supporting their Divine One. But I'll tell you what, this game, man, I love this game so much. It's not without its faults, I will say that. You know, there are certain things that I do have complaints about. There are certain things that just rub me the wrong way. You know, I mentioned earlier about not seeing the build-up with Alir and Lumera. You know, I wish we could have seen more of, like, Yunaka's past. I wish, you know, there would have been more with Vale and all this stuff. But, you know, I gotta say, the gameplay, oh my gosh, the gameplay is phenomenal. It's some of the best Fire Emblem gameplay I think I've ever played, and this is coming from somebody who sunk hundreds upon hundreds of hours into Three Houses. Some of the character development for me falls flat. I think some of the characters are very one note. You know, particularly Clan and Fram. As much as I do like them, I think they fall flat for me. You know, I think, you know, Clan's personality centers all around his obsession of the Divine Dragon and pickles. You know? And with Fram, I think they really did way too much with her obsession of the Divine One as well. But, you know, Alir is one of the few lords that I think had a decent character arc. Definitely better than Byleth, if I'm being honest with you. Though, I will say, Three Hopes rectified Byleth a little bit for me, and then this again definitely did too. But, you know, truthfully, I think Alir has a good arc of this, you know, basically scared kid to this fearsome warrior is great. And then you all know my opinion on Yunaka. I really do think if you pay attention to her supports, she very much is a very rounded character. I also love this image of Ivy taking the throne. It's great. It's so great. And then you see her laughing and being happy with Zelkov and Kagetsu just kind of hanging out. Like, I love the Elusia images. But, yeah, I mean, so the game's not without its faults, for sure. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Fire Emblem game, but it's definitely up there of the ones that I've played. I am still a sucker for Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I don't know, those stories just, I think the music in Three Houses outweighs Engage slightly, but there are some bangers in this one. This song being one of them. But, I mean, anytime I stopped and, you know, let the music just kind of play for a little bit, I do love the music in this game. And there's Fagato. The next couple of lines, it harkens back to the opening theme, so I'm gonna just let it play for a minute. I love it. I love it. That last picture before this one where they had Seedal and Yunaka, it's assumed that Yunaka just went traveling with Seedal and was performing. And I love this here, how Vale is being so helpful and everybody's smiling. But this next image, this one gets me. It's a baby Marnie. It's just so cute. I love it. I love it. But that's it. That is the end of Fire Emblem Engage's main story. We did it, and we are greeted with a picture of all of the emblems, including Elyos. We did it. It's complete. We don't have to worry about Sombron anymore.
Today's the day of my coronation. Today I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon Queen. I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess not. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings! Worth a try. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Aha! I knew we'd find you in here!
We must have looked everywhere.
Everyone.
The coronation is going to start any minute now.
All right, time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah, I guess I should, huh? Huh?
Well, hurry up! Come on!
Whoa, okay, I'm coming.
Someday, in the future, our paths may cross once more. Our bonds can be reforged time and again. Whenever you desire, you need only say the word.
Engage!
Is anybody surprised that they had to end the game off with the word engage? So, we save the cleared game data. Army will be as it was before Chapter 26. That's why I said all those level ups, they mean nothing. There will be a record that we cleared it. So, we'll go ahead and save at the 60 hour and some odd seconds mark. And
Fire
with that,
Emblem. Engage.
And Mavier is going to lead us off. I'm going to end it off here. We are not done, however. We are done with the main story, but we are not done with Fire Emblem Engage itself. We still have the Fel Xenologue to complete, which is a whole separate story, but we still have some more time with these characters, and I am excited about that. So, look out for that. I may take a couple of days before I post that again. I don't know. It's going to depend on when I can get it recorded. When I can get all this stuff edited and get this out there, so hang tight for that. Also, that's a pretty short side story, so I don't think I'll be doing 2 episodes a day for that one. I think we're going to take it back down to 1 and just kind of let it be 1 episode a day. I think I could probably get it done in like 7 or 8 episodes, so we should be good there. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a long several episodes. I know we're in the 50s or something, at least at this point. You will know the number when it's posted. But yeah, it's been quite a journey. It's been fun, and you know, I'm kind of sad that the main story is over because I just adore this game so much. But thank you guys, seriously, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing because we are not done. We still have the Fel Xenologue. I can't wait to do that one. And as always, I will wish you a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you back here for the Fel Xenologue in the next video.